Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Jazwan Haikal bin Julaihi and I'm a Contract Director of Elite Construction Sdn Bhd. Today, I will present the company background for our company. Elite Construction Sdn Bhd was registered as a developer with a Class C Pusat Khidmat Contractor license and a G5 contractor under Malaysian Construction Industry Development Board. This company was established on 6th of May 2015. Our company is located on 2nd floor, sublot 2, River Edge, Commercial Development, Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman Yaakob, Petrajaya, 93050, Kuching, Sarawak. Next, our mission is to become the leading construction firm and offer a wide range of functional developer to all services in construction. And our vision is to provide the highest level of services in construction industry. Furthermore, our authorized capital is 1,500,000 ringgit. Meanwhile, our paid-up capital of the company is 800,000 ringgit divided into 6 shares. The biggest shareholder on our company is Awang Abdul Aziz bin Awang Khalid with 25% and Dayang Afikah binti Awang Azizi with 20%. These are the board of directors in Elite Construction Sdn Bhd. Awang Abdul Aziz holds the biggest share of 25% as the CEO of the company, followed by Dayang Afikah as 20% shares. Third biggest shareholder stands to Jazwan Haikal as he covers 17%. Moreover, Muhammad Sharinuddin had a total share 15% of the company. Furthermore, 12% of company share had been owned by Shakir Zufairi as Finance Director in Elite Construction Sdn Bhd. And finally, Nur Amirah Natasha as the shareholder hold 11% of the company share.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Sharinuddin bin Muhammad Tata. I am Project Director of Elite Construction Sdn Bhd and I would like to welcome all of you for this project presentation video. On behalf of my presentation, I will cover on a company organization chart, financial sources, completed project and ongoing project. Firstly, as we can see on this slide of organization chart, representing our Chief Executive Officer is Awang Abdul Aziz bin Awang Khalid. Dayang Afikah binti Awang Azizi as our Deputy Chief Executive Officer will be assisted by Company Secretary, which is Wan Idris Wan Ibrahim. In Elite Construction Bhd, we strive to establish, cultivate and retain a team of well-trained and competent employees that are enthusiastic and devoted to the industry in order to achieve an excellent job. As part of the initiative to fulfill this objective, in this company, there are 16 main staff from different departments that will be conducted by the director of each department and with the help of 10 main staff. On this slide, I will briefly explain on the financial source of Elite Construction Sdn Bhd. As a part of the company startup, the board of directors provided an initial paid-up capital of Rm 800,000 ringgit with additional approved capital of 1.5 million ringgit Malaysia from our main finance bankers, Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad and Maybank Berhad. Based on this part of video, I have sorted out two name lists of proposed projects for each completed and ongoing projects. For the first completed project, which is the proposed Long Lama Bridge over Batang Bara, which is located at Sarawak Miri Division. This proposed project had been awarded to us with an initial amount of 2.5 million ringgit Malaysia and 14 months of contract periods. Besides, cadangan membina dan melabuh tukun rekreasi juvenil di perairan laut Kuala Baram, Miri untuk Jabatan Perikanan Laut Sarawak had been completed within 14 months of contract period with an amount of 2.9 million ringgit Malaysia. For the ongoing project for Elite Construction Bhd, which is proposed Sungai Limbang Bridge, Sungai Bunut No. 2 Bridge and connecting roads, Limbang Division, Sarawak, with a time completion of 24 months. Last but not least is the Naik Taraf Surah Kampung Terbelu Hulu, which had a contract for 18 days.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ku Izani Batrisha. I am the project engineer for Elite Construction Sdn Bhd. I'm going to present recently awarded project on tendering process for our company. The tender title is Cadangan Pembinaan Pusat Komuniti 2 tingkat yang terdiri daripada Dewan, Pusat Aktiviti Remaja, Pusat Jagaan Orang Tua, Klinik dan Tadika serta 1 unit sampah, 1 unit pondok pengawal dan taman permainan di projek perumahan Rakyat Muhibah di atas lot 38561, Batu Tujuh, Jalan Puchong, Mukim Petaling, 58200 Kuala Lumpur untuk tentuan Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur. Contract period for completing the tender is 24 weeks and it is started on 6 June 2021 and should be completed on 6 June 2023. And our client is DBKL. The first thing in tendering the tender is tender purchase or bond of tender. The purchase of tender is the instrument to guarantee the performance of contractor. Document price that we pay to the client to secure the bidding is 400 ringgit. With this tender purchase, we can guarantee to join the bid of tender with others company. There are 4 main process for the selection of tender, which is included open or public tender, selected, approved and invited tender, pre-qualified tender and direct negotiation. Elite Construction Sdn Bhd selected through open tender by our client DBKL. The criteria of the selection is number 1 is conformity. Our tender has met all the requirements outlined with the tender document. Number 2, capability. Our contractor have experience in financial resources, technical resources, quality assurance system, workplace health and safety record, environment and environmental compliances. Number 3 is innovative price. Our capital cost is included in tender is 1,005,000 ringgit. Number 4 is construction period. Construction period is suitable with lot work and within the budget, which will given the benefit for our company and our client. Company's category. Our company's category is Ibrahim & Co. Company's category is a senior position in private sector. For this tender, our company's category is appointed by the Board of Directors of Elite Construction Sdn Bhd. And company's category is one of the important things in tendering process. Our company have been winning bid of tender with the price 6,231,423 ringgit and 35 cents. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Dayang Afika binti Awang Azizi and I am the Deputy Chief Executive Director of Elite Construction Sdn Bhd. Today I'm going to present on tendering details of our company in the project that has been awarded to us. As we all know, estimating is a scientific way of working out the approximate cost of an engineering project before execution of the work. It helps to work out the approximate cost of the project in order to decide its feasibility with respect to the cost and to ensure the financial resources. Our company, Elite Construction Sdn Bhd, has been awarded by Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur (DBKL) to attend a project named Cadangan Pembinaan sebuah pusat komuniti 2 tingkat yang terdiri daripada Dewan, Pusat Aktiviti Remaja, Pusat Jagaan Orang Tua, Klinik dan Tadika serta 1 unit laman kenangan, 1 unit rumah sampah, 1 unit pondok pengawal dan taman permainan di projek perumahan rakyat Muhibah di atas lot 3861 Batu 7 Jalan Puchong, Mukim Petaling 58200 Kuala Lumpur. The project duration is 24 months, which started from 6 June 2021 until 6 June 2023. Our company has agreed to join this tender as according upon the rules and regulations stated in the form of tender and the form of contract, which is concerned by both parties, our company and DBKL. We had attained the contract sum of 6,231,423 and 35 cents. As shown in the slide, the summary tender are as stated. Next, the bill of quantities was evaluated dependent on given quotation acquired from our suppliers, and our quantity suppliers made the calculation for estimation and build-up rates. The company that contracted as our supplier are Frontire Hardware Sdn Bhd, Botra Sdn Bhd, Yungkong Co Berhad, CM Worldwide Agency, and Cahaya Mata Sarawak. We have chosen the best supplier that accountability for quantity issue, consistent in production capabilities, and expertise in the quality of the product. Now, I would like to make more detailed explanation regarding our site layout. This is the look of our site layout, which has been designed by our architect. As referred to the site layout, at the entrance will be a wash pit, which prevents the contamination of stormwater with high pH and additive that may cause adverse impact to water quality, as concrete washout water is a pollutant because of the high pH level and chemical additive in the washout. The area of the site also will be surrounded with fencing and hoarding to ensure the safety of the site. There will be a few types of temporary building that will be constructed surrounded the area, such as consultant and contractor site office, guardhouse, toilet, canteen, meeting room, and work accommodation.
Assalamualaikum to society and fellow lecturers. For this final year project, I will cover about the complete method statement, briefly explain about the Master Work Program (CPM), Aero Network Program, cash flow, physical and financial S-curve for this project under the planning stage. The method statement document contains the operation, quantity of work, and method for certain tasks. Hence, the duration of the work can be estimated or calculated by its output. As example, for the roofing work, such as concrete work for upper roof slabs, the quantity of its output, which is 41 meters square, will be multiplied by its labor constant and then divided by 8 hours to get the duration per day. Therefore, number of manpower, plant machineries, and material to be used can be listed out and be rated forward into the next schedule. For the Master Work Program, it has been prepared for the planning of this project. Critical Path Method (CPM) is a method used in project planning, generally for project scheduling for the on-time completion of the project. By far, work below lowest floor finish of building works has the highest duration of 140 days. In this project, the project scheduled to start on 3rd of June 2021 until 3rd of June 2023. And also, as the Aero Network diagram of this project shown at the slide, it is used to schedule activities in a project planning, as well as identify the critical works in the project. Moreover, you can see that the last work will be clearing and cleaning site upon completion. As for the cash flow or financial, cash flows refers to an analysis of costs when generated and how much they will be total throughout the duration of the project. Cash flow is critical to ensure that the budget is not exceeded. As for this project, proposed monthly and actual amount has been shown on the cash flow given. As for the physical S-curves and financial S-curves, both were created to track the project's development and to compare it to real work that will be done once the project begins. These S-curves of the project can be seen on the slide presentation given. For the physical S-curves, 3rd of August 2021 recorded the highest monthly physical plan, which is 8.31%. Meanwhile, for the financial S-curves, months of 22 produced the highest amounts of proposed monthly, which is 591,348 ringgit and 25 cents. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum to society. My name is Nur Amira Natasha. So I'm gonna explain to you about schedule. There's a 3 types of schedule. First, manpower. Second, material. And third, machineries. First is manpower schedule. As you can see on this chart, we can say that the most labor our company using is on August 2021 for piling work, excavation work, framework, and etc. And the least we're using are on June 2023. Second is material schedule. The most material we're using are on November 2021. The work is work below lowest floor finishes, and the lists are 0 on several months. This is because not all our work using a lot of material. Third is machinery schedule. The most we're using are on September 2021, which 77 machine. The lists are on October 2022, which is 1 only. Resource allocation is the process of assigning and managing assets in a manner that support an organization's strategic goals. Resource allocation includes managing tangible assets such as hardware to make the best use of software assets such as human capital. Resource for machine company we using is Resource Mechanical Sdn Berhad. The payback period is 16 days. Second company is SKH Mechanical Sdn Berhad. The payback period is 16 days. Both company are from Kuching, Sarawak. Next is Resource for Cement. The company that supplies us is CMS Cement, also from Kuching, Sarawak. The payback is 60 days. We only use this company for our cement resource. Next resource for concrete. These are two companies that we are using. First, CMS Concrete Product Sdn Berhad for 16 days payback period. Second from Ceiling Group. The payback period is around 16 days also. Both companies are from Kuching, Sarawak. Next, I will let my friends explain more about our project management.
A very good day to Mrs. Saidi and fellow lecturers. My name is Reina Ruran and I'm the site manager of Elite Construction, and today I'm going to present on the management aspect and some part on the monthly progress report for the mentioned project, Cadangan Pembinaan Sebuah Pusat Komuniti di BKL. At present time, the management for a project is essential to ensure that this project runs smoothly. Thus, this is the site organization chart prepared, which illustrates the employees responsible for this particular project along with their contact information. The construction team comprises of the project manager, site engineer, and site supervisor. Each of the members of the construction team has their own roles and responsibilities based on the scope of works in this project. As shown here, this is our detailed site layout safety of the proposed project. This plan exists to make sure the workers or visitors that wishes to enter the site or is in the site obey the safety rules that is needed to be taken. This is to prevent injury and ensure staff and visitors are well aware of the possible dangers and hazards ahead in certain situations and or environments. Without signs, many employees would lack the necessary direction in times of crisis, and employers might find themselves in significant legal difficulties if any accidents were to arise as a result. The table shown are a few of the main safety signs that we use to abide by occupational health and safety standards. This is our proposed safety and health policy manual, which contains guidelines and procedure in the site. Next to it is our certificate to prove that we are approved by the NIOSH to work on site. Next, the assigned quantity surveyor of the project has submitted a monthly progress claim to the QS consultant of this project. A monthly progress claim is a request approval to apply for payment for a piece of work. It is submitted on an agreed upon schedule and provides evidence of the completion of work being claimed. As you can see, this is the interim payment that our company have made for June 2021. Moving to extension of time. Extension of time is the additional period to complete the construction works provided by superintending officer to the contractor for certain reasons allowed by the contract. So, an application of extension of time has been made regarding of failure to perform according to committed work program for the project. We are referring to JKR 203A and PAM 2006 to support or request for EOT. As for this project, 3 extension of time was applied. EOT number 1 was made due to the imposition of the Movement Control Order (MCO) throughout Malaysia by the Malaysian government as a measure to curb the spread of COVID-19. Under PAM 2006, a contractor is entitled to apply for EOT pursuant to clause 23.1 if there is a relevant event as stated in clause 23.8. One of the relevant events in clause 23.8 is force majeure. This refers to any circumstances beyond the control of the contractor, including those caused by epidemics. So it is quite clear that we should be entitled for EOT due to the MCO and the COVID-19 pandemic. EOT number 2 was applied due to inclement weather that slowed down the work on site. In JKR 203A, clause 43.1b stated that the opinion of the SO for the completion of the works is likely to be delayed due to exceptionally inclement weather, for instance, heavy rain or hurricane. Since heavy rain at the site has been occurred more than half of working hours, all the works are temporarily stopped due to discomfort as well as safety measures, and this might cause damages to the building. Lastly, EOT number 3 was applied because of the delay in shipment, thus increases the waiting time. This reasons of EOT is classified as delay of materials by nominated subcontractor, and it falls under PAM 2006 Clause 23.2. It stated that the completion of the works will be delayed because of the delay of materials by the nominated supplier. Providing more details, here are the supporting documents that are attached in the application. The attachment includes the announcement by the government on the movement control order, the news of heavy rain in Kuala Lumpur area, and also apology letter from the supplier. Shown is the contract particulars of the project. The contract period of the project is 24 months. The project was commenced on 3rd June 2021 and is initially expected for completion on the 3rd of June 2023. The contract sum of the project is 6,231,423 and 35 cents in total. According to the executive summary of the project, the scheduled work progress is 48%, while the actual work progress on site is 40%. Thus, this project is currently delayed by 8%. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and welcome to the presentation of this project. My name is Hazim Hazwan bin Mustafa and I am the project manager under the Department of Project Director team. As shown on the presentation given is the master program CPM. As we can see, the planned work progress is 48%, meanwhile the actual work progress is 40%. Hence, the project is delayed by -8%. Moreover, the master program shows the project's critical works and progress, and it can be seen by the red bar. Due to the project's delay, an EOT was sought, which will result in a revised work schedule and a new completion date. Next, as for the cash flow or financial, cash flow refers to an analysis of when costs will be generated and how much they will total throughout the duration of the project. We can conclude on the data given, whereas the proposed accumulative monthly actual as of June 2022 is indicated for the amount of 2,406,479 ringgit Malaysia. To look on this slide, I will be focusing on the physical S-curve and financial S-curve. These S-curve will tracking the project's development and to compare it to the real work that will be done once the project begins. As of June 2022, for the physical S-curve, the orange line will indicate the cumulative percentage for the plan, meanwhile the green line shows the actual percentage. As is shown given, the planned percentage is 42.11%, while the actual percent is 24%. Regarding the financial S-curve, as of June 2022, the accumulative monthly for EOT has the amount of 2,483,671.56 of ringgit Malaysia.
Hi, my name is Nur Shakira binti Sapri and I am Senior Contract Administration. I will present to you monthly progress report. Shown is the summary of progress claim from 30 June 2021 until 30 June 2022. The total claim of the progress on 30 June 2022 is 94,255 ringgit and 6 cents. The payment date will be at least 28 days from evaluation date. If there is only a few claims, then the progress will be accelerated and vice versa. Schedule of manpower. Our company provides a schedule for the manpower that we use in the operation. There are 65 total manpower employed in June 2021. Next, schedule for materials is provided to ensure that the materials are used accordingly. The total of materials used in June 2021 is 202. And for schedule of plant and machinery, our company, Elite Construction, also provide a schedule for the plant and machinery that we use in the operation. Variation order. There are 5 variation orders instructed by Superintending Officer. First, changes of tiles, the change of semi-glass homogeneous floor tiles to ceramic tiles. Next, addition of tiles, the addition of thick glass ceramic tiles. The changes of type of window, change from aluminum frame sliding window with size 1150 mm times 1200 mm to timber sliding window. Then, change of painting, the change from emulsion paint to transparent new coat. And lastly, change of piles, change of precast concrete piles to span piles. Moving to safety and health report, there are 6 activities to maintain the safety and health of the employees. First, site access. It will provide access into and around the site for people and vehicles. Second, fogging. It is not mandatory, but it is required to prevent from getting a dengue outbreak. Next, site management and supervision, to ensure the level of site supervision provided is adequate. Fourth, site boundaries. Site has been fenced with appropriate signage. Fifth, fall protection by using an airlift or an elevated platform to provide a safer work surface. And lastly, provide welfare facilities so that workers must have an access to toilets, a place to prepare, and a place to eat. Accident report. For June 2021, there is a few accidents took place in construction site. However, there are no major injuries occurred to workers on site. These are the pictures of the safety and health activities on construction site. There are pictures of fogging activity on construction site, safety net to use at high-rise building, fence at construction site to keep the project and workers site safe from trespassers, and construction scaffolding for guideline.
A very good morning to society and fellow lecturers. I am Shakir Zufairi bin Asri from AP 1166B. Today, I'm going to present about weather report on June 2021. As we see on the table above, we have recorded the weather at site to make sure all work is able to be done on time. The green color represents that the weather is fine and good, so the work can be done as usual. The orange color is represent for cloudy days. Meanwhile, the yellow color will represent rain. When it's raining outside, most of the work will be delayed to ensure that everyone is safe at the site. Last but not least is the red column. The red column represents off day, so no weather data collected on that day. The next slide is progress photograph. All of this photo has been taken from our site during the construction process. The first picture is piling work is in progress before constructing the foundation for the building. The second picture is the ground beam formwork is done and ready to pour on concrete. The third picture is the ground column concrete already completed and the formwork has been dismantled from the ground column. And for the picture number 4 is roof truss installation. Roof truss installation is in progress before installing the roof and insulation from the inside. For picture number 5 is IBS wall. We are using the IBS system for the construction of this project. We have replaced the traditional brick wall with a precast wall panel. Last but not least is the finishing of the project. Picture number 6 shows that the worker is still tiling the floor, and picture number 7 is showing us that the worker is still painting the wall. That's all from me. Thank you.